Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing?
재미없었네요. 그다지 강한 놈들도 아니고.
퍼레이드는 문제없었지만 몇몇 복장 불량이 보이는군.
정화는 끝났나? 잠깐 의로움을 세우기 위해서라. 맡겨두시게!
각 정리요.
보는 눈은 있나? 준비한 대로만 하면.
너무 긴장할 필요 없습니다, 아가씨.
그렇게 티나?
예전보다는 훨씬 낫습니다. 로지온, 그자에게 포커페이스를 배운 덕택일 테죠.
만만찮겠군! 본인이 하지! 이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만! 자!
자가당차기로다. 흔치 않은 기회니 이 틈에 승기를 붙이자꾸나.
만만찮겠군! 본인이 하지! 어머? 놀랐어? 자! 타! 열선!
이상하네요. 이렇게 다칠 일이 아니었던 것 같은데요.
보이지 않는 무언가의 공격일 수도 있다.
그런 말 할 때야 걱정부터 해야지.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
틈을 끊어.
옳다. 경계를 풀지
Hello,
마라.
Spartan.
아직 이 사건은 끝나지
Welcome
않았다.
to the stream.
그래도 이 정도면 충분히 좋은 성과인걸요?
맞아. 잠깐 들뜨는 것도 나쁘지.
약점이 명백해. 평면적이다.
이렇게 간단하면 그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무
How are you
저항도
doing
못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요.
in this wonderful mirror dungeon farming day?
방금의 움직임, 두말할 것 없이 100점 만점입니다,
승객
아가씨.
무력화. 확인.
이런 것쯤이야. 눈 감고도 해. 무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
시간 끌 것 없이
이제
모조리 치워버리지.
Not too bad. Perfect.
히어! 아르카나!
For me, I'm just going to be autoing the Cave of Separation in Wizardry and probably just focusing as much as I can in mirror farming. That is going to be today's stream, basically.
공간을 뭉갠다.
경계를 풀지 마라. 아직 이 사건은 끝나지 않았어.
그래도 이 정도면 충분히 좋은 성과인걸요?
맞아. 잠깐 들뜨는 것도 나쁘진 않지.
Hello, Niall. Welcome to the stream.
불가 위약. 막아내지 못해. 틈을 끊어. 바로 배연의 주마. 무상한 목숨. 불끄듯 지원일 뿐.
류슈 씨, 지금 상황은 어떻게 생각하세요?
반. 나쁘진 않겠어.
아무런 문제가 없었던 건 아니지만 이 정도면 충분히 끝까지
처리할
도달할 거야.
시간이야, 머저리들.
이제 놀랐어? 이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만. 자, 악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
제압 완료. 승객 복원 준비.
완벽한 승리 축하드립니다, 아가씨. 이 정도의 성과라면 4대 가문의 자제들도 인정할 수밖에 없을 겁니다.
좋은 수업 덕분이지. 배운 게 많았어.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Oh shit, she survived. Have you gotten your calculator yet? No, I haven't. I haven't gotten it yet. Probably should, huh? What is this passive? I actually didn't read it. Just let me claim this. When an ally with the fastest speed inflicts burn or rupture potency with the skills, inflict 1 burn and rupture potency once per turn. That is very average. When one ally with the fastest speed hits an enemy with Rupture, inflict 1 defense level down 3 times per enemy per turn. His main thing is basically using him. Well, since I'm not really going to use him, this one's still better. Yeah, this Sinclair is still better for Rupture. Yeah, obviously I am going to grab him, but there's what, like more than 20 days remaining? Yeah, we have 24 days. And I'm getting what, like 200 to 300 points every single mirror run that I do. I don't think I'm going to be exactly starving for points. Yeah, obviously, I'll end up grabbing him. But the rest of the things were more important. Like obviously the threat, the experience, the summons, the boxes. The next thing that I'm going to get is going to be the energy. And then I'm just going to go from left to I'm just going to be buying the one that is all the way to the left. Well, I finally have a different dish, by the way. Although I'm not exactly satisfied with the result of how things panned out. Because I'm using Temu Rupture for Rio. It is all I have. This is twice I got the use 7 diffs in affinities in the same turn achievement without even thinking about it. Yeah, I'm fine with Sway-ish because it is just generally good. It is basically the same as this one for Rhodia. Just generally good. So I have 2 generally good units here. The problem is on Rupture. I wish I had both Audis and Rio Mao or Heisho. That way my Rupture team would actually be complete. She would be kind of standalone, but she's still technically Rupture. As for Bleed, eventually KK-ish and Princess Rhodia, and then I can move these 2 to a different team. Let's do 1 mirror. Where is the rental team? Oh, I already did. Just going to be farming normal hard mode. I haven't done most of the achievements, but I'm assuming that they're going to be adding more every single time. Like I doubt these are the last achievements. I'm assuming they're going to add enough for you to level to like 100 or something. 1 second. I did say 1 second. So I didn't really leave for too long. That was way too fast, but you didn't waste even a single second. Let me just set up the farming in. Had to do it for Lena. Okay, fair. Just let me set up the farming in. Oh, what the fuck? I haven't done this, I guess. I mean, I know Wizardry is not exactly known for very high quality PNGs, but that doesn't look right. doing this in the middle. God, that's a fucking horrible one. I know it's a tutorial, but at least... Oh, speaking of Lita, welcome to the stream. Did this fuck actually made me drink the relic and then I have to do this manually for every single one of them? What a shitty tutorial, actually forcing you to drink one of the relics. Well, I suppose I wasted 10k gold. And a lot of time. What is this? I'll read them later. Now let's just go for Cave of Separation. Let's just farm autopilot. While I do Limbus.
차원 파동 장갑 충전 완료.
주군께서 너희에게
This early in the stream?
최선을 다해라.
주군께서는 사소한 실수로 책 잡지 아니하시니 너무 긴장하지 말고 임하게.
I won't die.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
I wonder what's making me cough this much.
알겠지만 그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
만만치 않겠군. 본인이 하지.
Thank you, Lina. I was actually drinking watermelon
공간을 뭉갠다.
juice,
차포잡이라.
which means
예상한 것보다
대연의
운수가
it is very
좋고.
close to a health potion. So we can say that I drank a health potion. Thank you, Lina.
불끄득 지원했군.
아, 이건 내가 완전 전문인데. 벌써 추리를 성공해버렸네.
주의 깊게 보지 않으면 잘못 선택했을 수도 있었는데 현명하셨네요.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
틈을 끊어. 옳다.
Suffering from wizardry withdrawal. And I'm playing wizardry right now. You can see it.
여러분들
You can see it
분주해지셨네요.
above me.
무언가 깨달으신 게
목을
있는
콱
걸까요?
물어버리자고. 아무래도 핵심적인 단서를 얻으면 들뜨긴 하지.
Give Lana the boot and give his foot together. What are you saying? Yes, you can, Nail. Yes, you can.
자, 악은 이렇게.
You can only see the bottom half of the stream. Oh, I see.
이
You
정도의
have a.
성과라면 4대 가문의
Your
자제들도
eyes are very
인정할
picky
수밖에
on what
없을
they can
겁니다.
see and what they
좋은 수업
they
덕분이지.
should see.
배운 게 많았어.
Okay, understandable. But I am playing wizardry.
준비한 대로만 하면
자, 생각해보자.
불가.
그러니까
위야.
아,
막아내지
저 앞에
못할
보이는 분들이
I believe
저일까요?
it when I say it.
탓 온다.
You should already see it. She overstayed her welcome. We just need a nibble Lana. Now my Lana bill is permanent.
아가씨,
목숨
이런 것쯤이야. 눈 감고도
불끄득 지원했군.
Have you had any luck in your system? No.
무용하군요.
I was actually
나를 도와준다니.
avoiding wizardry for a bit because I was
수상쩍은 데가
so
없진 않아요.
determined to get Augusta in Wuthering
이상한 점은
Waves.
없군요.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
틈을 끊어.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
Yeah, I did. On the previous stream. Now I can finally rest easy.
컨디션이 나빠 보이는
내게는 기회인 셈이지. 봐줄 생각
처리할
같은 거
시간이야
없으니까.
머저리들.
Nice, congrats. Congrats, Radius.
무용하군요.
Assuming you're farming caves of separation. I can't see it, I'm just assuming. I recommend farming the beacon instead for better relics for Lana and Abenius. I'm not farming for the relics, I just want to continue
모든 증거가
farming for
역시 저 부분을 부수는 게 정답이었다.
the junk
이걸로 사건
and
해결.
experience as well.
전개가 예상되는
Right now, I'm
산초
just
수준의
farming
전투.
normally. The relics that I get in
다른 분들도
separation
수고
are just going to
많으셨네요.
be a bonus.
필두 출진.
이 정도 대련쯤은
목을 콱
별것 아니죠.
물어버리자고.
홍원의 가주로서 지혜롭고 용감하고 성실하고 멋지고 열정적인 아가씨라면
웨이, 혹시
이상한
요즘
목숨.
그 오티스라는 자랑 어울려 다니는 거 아니지? 나 부끄러우니까 그만해.
Oh yeah, you'll probably notice, Spartan, randomly there, you're going to see Shishun and Wei
사랑으로 정의.
announcer. I got her. Well, I got them.
배연의 주
I'm not that mad about that, but I'm still sad that I didn't get something more substantial.
꾸미긴 어려울 겁니다.
충전 기능 점검.
Thank you, Spartan.
단숨에 정리도.
But again, I would have wished I got something a little bit more substantial, something that would have made me go pogas.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
옳다. 제압 완료. 승객 보관 준비.
좋아. 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는
You must pay for this good fortune with 12 more lion bows. How is that fortune
다른
though?
분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
How was that fortune though?
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
I mean, it's kind of nice because those you can only get with paid lunacy or by pulling them. So
처리할 시간.
I'm not going to say that that was a horrible pull, but imagine if that was KK-ish. Just imagine that. Or any of the Heishos, I would have actually been super happy.
살지 마. 내가 가주가 된 이상 너도 내가 돌봐야 할 홍원의 사람이니까.
And also so rare, and I went down, but I saved my balls. I mean, yeah, that's fair, but still, same thing
한 번에
applies.
우위를 점하셨군요. 이 기세라면 이번 대련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
불끄덕 지원했구나.
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
불가 위야.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
그리고 아무도 없-
아직 좀 남은 것 같은데?
그러니까 아무도 없었다는 거다.
뭐 방금같이 조금만 더 하면
완벽한
진짜
승리
아무도
축하드립니다,
남지 않긴
아가씨.
하겠네요.
이 정도의 성과라면 4대 가문의 자제들도 인정할 수밖에 없을 겁니다.
좋은 수업 덕분이지. 배운 게 많았어.
What the fuck? Did I just... How's my well of the mind looking? By the way, specifically what are you looking for? Like normal disarm detect, or are you asking for any other stats? Also, I just got a super shop on floor 1 without having the starlight that gives me 25%, so I just naturally hit a super shop on the 3% chance. Ha! Well, I guess. Crazy detect one. I don't remember if it was that crazy. No, it's not that crazy. Level 5 detection and level 6 disarm. The crazy detection one was like level 9. Level 9 detect. Do you want to see the passives? You're safe from the redeem today. Oh. Were you wanting to redeem the set well of the money? If I had a really good one? No. No way you are actually going to do that to me. I mean, it is still a decently well of the mind. Oh shit, I got... This was an ambush for sure. Oh look, a relic. Ah, and it got critical by Rita, nice. I got slack piece. I'm assuming that's like the currency. Or like just like the worst drop type of stuff. But I'm assuming it's like currency, right? Like if you get enough slag, you're going to be able to get something from it. Or something somewhere. Can you make it smaller? I got you. Is that small enough? The lag shop is coming soon, so who knows how good it'll be. There's a new redeem in the making. Now I can breathe. Spartan, do you know which is the better clashing skill for these specific Audis? Because I feel like our S3 clash is a little bit too low. At least comparing it to all the S3s. So I'm not too sure if there's a better. For example, S2 on Gripper clashes better than her S3 for some reason. I was wondering. I only ever use her with full charge team. Well, but you have used her. That's why I'm asking, but gives their booster clash a lot. But you should have seen, or you just press win rate. If you just press win rate, then I understand why you wouldn't know. I'll just do the S3.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
Mostly focus on getting Linnet on the max power. Understandable.
뛰어난 병사라도
시간
적재
끌
적소에
것 없이
쓰지 않는 무위무능한 법.
모조리 치워버리자.
우선
By the way,
전원부터
jokes aside, guys, do you want me to make the secondary game slightly bigger?
혀! 아르카나 빛! 차!
아, 이건 내가 완전 전문인데. 벌써
공간을 뭉갠다.
주의 깊게 보지 않으면 잘못 선택했을 수도 있었는데
차포잡이라
현명하셨네요.
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
불끈을 지원해.
단번에 우위를 점하셨군요.
I have no
이
opinion on the
기사라면
second
이번
game
흐름도
screen.
무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
So it doesn't matter for you.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 점령.
Aris is more supporting the other charge units, so that is more what I focus on with her.
유효하군.
Alright, that's understandable.
과연
배연의 진화.
여러분들 분주해지셨네요. 무언가 깨달으신 게 있는 걸까요?
He does.
아무래도 핵심적인 단서를 얻으면 들뜨긴 하지.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 점령.
이 정도쯤이야?
It gives a buff during the turn that it's used for charge units.
약점은 파악했어.
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도
막아내지
못하고
못하리.
사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
판도는 유리하나
먹을 확
교만하면
물어버리자고.
뒤집어지는 법.
그래서 어쩌라는 거지?
경계. 그걸 꼭 말로 해야 하나?
I probably should farm the ninja plays now that I think about it. Having Greenage just being a critical turbo just doesn't feel right. I should at least get one of the Kunas to plus 20.
아가씨,
도와주지 마, 왜? 홍원을 가져가. 이깟 시련을 넘지 못해서는 안 되잖아?
Oh, Ryoshu died.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 점령.
빈틈투성이네. 좋아. 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 삼추소 수준의 전투였군.
다른 분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
See if it's so much easier to build. I still don't have I still don't have the class change for Rena. Damn. Yes. Finally, chicken dungeon.
필두 출진.
숨겨둔 수를 드러내는
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
주군께서 너희에게 거는 기대가
충전 기능 점검.
최선을 다하라.
단숨에 정리하도록.
주군께서는 사소한 실수로
이
책잡지
거리는
않으시니
충분해.
God damn it, Ish.
알겠지만
무상한 목숨.
She has max SP and she lost the clash with her S3.
약속은 명백해. 병
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고
공간을
사건이
뭉갠다.
해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
단번에 우위를 점하셨군요.
Hello,
이
Zach.
기세라면 이번 대련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
Yes, Zach. You're always
예상한
first.
것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
자, 악은 이렇게 정화되었네. 갑자기 나를 도와준다니. 이건 무슨 수작질이지?
수상쩍은 데가
Always,
없지
yeah.
않아
목을 콱
특별히
물어버리자고.
이상한 점은 없군요.
튼튼하군요.
옳다.
배연의 주마.
방금의 움직임 두말할 것 없이 100점 만점입니다, 아가씨.
이런 것쯤이야. 눈 감고도 해.
Bartender, spill the beans.
아르카나 슬레이버! 야! 아르카나 슬레이버!
경계를 풀지 마라. 아직 이 사건은 끝나지 않았어.
그래도 이 정도면 충분히 좋은 성과인걸요?
맞아. 잠깐 들뜨는 것도 나쁘진 않지.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
이제 깨우치시게.
허술하게.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
무기 잘못 들고 오신 것 같습니다만.
공간을
중요한 건
뭉갠다.
기세라고.
제압 완료.
스크리프 그자가 그랬거든.
승객 보건 준비. 공간을 뭉갠다.
이웃! 사랑으로! 정의! 이름으로! 이웃! 이 정도쯤이야? 강호 유람기에서도 이렇게 일이 쉽게 풀린 적이 드물었는데.
강호 유람기라면 이스마엘 그자가 진행해주는 탁자 위에서
본인이
하는 놀이.
이제
놀이가 아니야.
완벽한 승리 축하드립니다, 아가씨. 이 정도의 성과라면 4대 가문의 자제들도
I got the
인정할
relic.
수밖에 없을 겁니다.
좋은 수업 덕분이지. 배운 게 많았어.
Thunder Twisted Bloodwood. Fucking doll just appeared, cursed me, and then left. I saw nothing. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to farm the ninja place. Objectively better for now.
차원 파동 장갑 충전 완료.
교육의 성과가 있는 것
불가미야.
같은데?
그들이
마감이지.
아가씨께 좋은 스승이 되어준 것 같아 다행입니다.
아르카나 빛! 차! 이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
무상한 목숨. 불끈을 지원했군.
차포잡이라 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
틈끊어.
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지. 정의 이동.
단번에 우위를 점하셨군요. 이 기세라면 이번 대련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
보관 준비.
갑자기 나를 도와준다니. 이건 무슨
만만찮겠군.
수작질이지? 본인이
수상쩍은 데가 없진 않으나 특별히 이상한 점은 없군요.
이제 깨우치시게. 이제 깨우치시게.
좋아. 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 삼추소 수준의 전투였군.
다른 분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
사랑과 정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에
숨겨둔 수를 드러낸 모양이구나.
Chicken, chicken.
단숨에 정리.
단번에 우위를 점하셨군요. 이 기세라면 이번 대련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
차! 그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로
승객
몰아붙이면
확인.
아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
Time for my second necessary guarantee. How do you think I get? Ogre cap. I bless you with an ogre cap.
실수일지 의도일지
저희를 헤아릴 수 없다면 그 용도를 고민하는 것이 상책이지.
You thought she was ugly. Well, you're going to get ugly now.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
훌륭하군요.
공간을 뭉갠다.
I will walk out. What did you get, though?
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Highness Fujin. Watch my sword fly.
교육의 성과가 있는 것 같은데.
Which one was that?
그들이 아가씨께 좋은 스승이 되어준 것 같아 다행입니다.
불가 위야.
I don't remember which one was that. Nael, are you there?
건만예크. 제압 완료.
방금의
승객
움직임
It's got a fire, so it's
완벽한
got.
승리 축하드립니다, 아가씨. 이 정도의 성과라면 4대 가문의 자제들도 인정할 수밖에 없을 겁니다.
좋은 수업 덕분이지. 배운 게 많았어.
It's a god's card. I was stoically at the east. Okay, great. Now Zach wants to ask you about Uma Musume. My recommendation is going to be Oguri Cup.
사랑과 정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
교육의 성과가
만만치
있는
않겠군.
것 같은데.
이니
그들이 아가씨께 좋은 스승이 되어준 것 같아 다행입니다.
공간을 뭉갠다.
갑자기 나를 도와준다니. 이건 무슨 수작질이지?
수상쩍은 데가 없진 않으나 특별히 이상한 점은 없군요.
만만치 않겠군.
Also, you might hate on Oguri Cap as much as you like, Zach, but Oguri Cap's unique skill is actually really good for quite a lot of Pumas.
차포잡이라.
Probably one of the best. Obviously, there are more specific ones that are obviously going to be better, but Oguri is just basically very, very general. Golchi just
이런
better.
것쯤이야. 눈 감고도 해.
Still, Oguri Cap's unique skill is actually really good for quite a lot, including Golchi.
자, 악은 이렇게 정화되었네. 예상대로 적은 완벽히 제압했네.
이제 조금 더
시간
진상에
끌것
다가갈 수
없이.
있겠군요.
모조리 지워버리죠.
I got a pretty decent little Condor Pasa.
이 정도쯤이야?
단번에 우위를
Condor
점하셨군요. 이 기세라면
Double
이번
O.
경기도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
공간을 뭉갠다.
큰 흐름을 뒤집은 건 아니나 좋은 움직임이다.
That's pretty nice, Zach.
목을 콱 물어버리자고. 어머, 놀랐어?
Nice.
이 거리면 충분해.
For me, I'm
너한텐
just going to be trying to get every single horse girl that I have for up to A.
아무도 없었다.
That is my current goal for horse girls.
그러니까 아무도 없었다는 거다.
뭐 방금 같이 조금만 더 하면 진짜 아무도 남지 않긴
대연의
하겠네요.
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로
El Candor
몰아붙이면
pasa.
아무 저항도 못하고
Pasta.
사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
El Candor pasta. Why is that? That sounds like a
처리할
dish.
시간이야 머저리들.
Well, you did add pasta, so I guess you did try to make a dish pun or something.
무상한 목숨. 불끄득 지원할 뿐.
제압 완료. 승객 보관 준비.
어쩌면
It's in double hills, but the I see.
당연한 말씀을. 아가씨의 영특함은 파우스트와
Yes.
이상 그 두 자와 비슷한 수준이라
The two best horses that you can basically pick, like this is including for rerolls. The horses that you would want the most is Oguri Cab and Marusensky, but Marusensky is a front runner, so most of the horse girls, especially Gold Ship, are not going to benefit jack shit from a Marusensky.
판도는 유리하나 교만하면 뒤집어지는 법.
Yeah, I know this, Spartan.
그래서 그러는 거지.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
좋아. 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 3초
If you want a general
소수의
overview of which horse to pick, obviously
다른
is going to be
분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
for front runners, it's going to be Marusensky, and for everyone else, it's going to be Oguri Cab. And as Nael said, Taiki Shoro is decent for Golshi, but so is Oguri Cab. So if you're going to grab one of the two, I would say grab Oguri Cab because she's more general and she's actually probably better. There's Rana.
필두 출진.
교육의 성과가 있는 것 같은데.
처리할 시간이야
그들이
머저리.
아가씨께
이거리면
좋은
충분해.
스승이 되어준 것
너한텐
같아 다행입니다.
멀겠지만
약점이 명백했군. 평면적이다.
공간을
이렇게
뭉갠다.
간단하면 김새인데. 추리하는 맛이 안 나잖아.
약점을 찔렀어.
그 짧은 감성 메르소의 가르침군.
아르카나 비.
대답 정도는 해주십시오. 방금의 움직임 두말할 것 없이 100점 만점입니다, 아가씨.
이런 것쯤이야. 눈 감고도 해.
대연의
무기 잘못 들고 오신 것 같습니다만.
그 중요한 건 기세라고 히스클리프 기자가 그랬거든.
El Pondor Casa. Casa means house in Spanish, by the way. Hello, Shu.
불가 위야.
Welcome to the stream.
막아내지 못하리.
You guys are wild. I'm very much aware of that one Spanish word. It is one of the select few I know
저희를
of.
헤아릴 수 없다면 그 용도를 고민하는 것이 상책이지.
I couldn't infer that because you just swapped the first two words of El Condor Pasa, so I thought you just did that. I mostly know curse words. Say them. Say them or I won't believe you.
아, 이건 내가 완전 전문이네. 벌써 추리를 성공해버렸네.
주의 깊게 보지 않으면 잘못 선택했을 수도 있었는데 현명하셨네요.
모든 증거가 말해주고 있어. 역시 저 부분을 부수는 게 정답이었던 거야.
아, 저번에 빌려 읽은 소설에서 본 대사네요. 멋진 재현인걸요?
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
Everyone can hear that specific gift.
완벽한 승리 축하드립니다, 아가씨. 이 정도의
You
성과라면
can't.
4대 가문의 자제들도 인정할 수밖에
I don't
없을
know where
겁니다.
it's from. Where the
좋은
character
수업
is from
덕분이지.
Blue Archive.
배운 게 많았어.
It's one of the twins. No, the character is from Blue Archive. That specific movement, that specific gif from emoji is really fucking racist. Kara is very racist. I mean, yeah, but that specific gif is more racist. Also check that gif, it was the top post in Blue Archive Steam community page. I don't want to fight the fucking whale. Call me a pussy, but I'm not going to fight the fucking whale.
이런 것쯤이야. 주머니에서 물건 꺼내는 것보다 쉽죠.
차원 파동 장갑 충전 완료.
갑자기 상황이 어려워졌는걸?
비밀 장치가
처리할
작동한 걸지도
시간이야,
모르겠어요.
I should not fight that specific wall. I fucking hate the whale. Le pasta would have fought the whale. Now it's not a. Now it's le pasta. And it's going to be le Pondor Casa.
점하셨군요. 이 기세라면 이번 대련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
공간을 뭉갠다.
방금의 움직임 두말할 것 없이 100점 만점입니다,
대연의
아가씨.
이런 것쯤이야. 눈 감고도
약점이 명백했군. 평면적이다.
이렇게 간단하면 김새는데. 수리하는 맛이 안 나잖아.
Anyways, they already have one of the corruption gifts, so I don't need it again.
수상쩍은 데가 없진 않아요.
Who cares about the tier 2
점은 없군요.
sellable gift?
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
공간을
이대로
제압 완료.
몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요.
So from the video watch, yeah.
상대를 훌륭히 쓰러뜨리셨군요.
은자를 풀어줄
처리할
테니까
시간이야,
저자
머저리.
의원한테 데려가.
I need to get a lot of shots to get like 3 or 4 units I don't have. Yes.
틈틈 이제 깨우치시길.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Which ones are they? Chef Rio. Okay.
놀랐어?
강호 유람기의 사조. 이렇게 일이 쉽게 풀린 적이 드물었는데.
강호 유람기라면 이스마엘 그자가
먹을
진행해주는
확
타자 위에서
물어버리자고.
하는 놀이 말이십니까?
이제
놀이가 아니야.
깨우치시길.
모험이지.
무용하고
빈틈투성이네.
I still need to get painter 이상.
이 정도쯤이야? 아르카나 세이버!
완벽한 승리 축하드립니다, 아가씨. 이 정도의 성과라면 4대 가문의
The
자제들도
Condor
인정할
Pasta
수밖에 없을
will be
겁니다.
pleased to hear
좋은
this.
수업 덕분이지. 배운 게 많았어.
Who am I working on right now? Right now, I'm not really working on anything. I'm saving the shots. You're waiting for Uma-san. I'm just going to continue stockpiling all of my boxes. I just got Ish's final ego. And I got Sway Ish from the pool, so I don't necessarily need anything at the moment. Probably once I get 200 boxes, I can just instantly get Pointless Yi-sang. Or Ring-sang, if you want me to say it. Wind Raider makes me burned out. And a Death Echo for my ish. I would also need a Death Echo now that you say it. Or is it a head? Don't remember. No, I am missing a hair ego. Also, the Death Ego isn't really useful. Well, I guess it's not that useless, actually. Yeah, this one is actually not that bad for a general passive. I mean, as long as the enemy isn't panic effect, I get a clash power +1. Which is not necessarily that common. But hey, it is there. Also, it's an SP heal.
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
풀어나가기 어려운 전투는
You know
저희가
what
함께
you should do,
해결해드릴게요.
Spartan, then.
모든 문제에는 반드시
You know what
해결이
you should
있기
do?
마련이니까.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Yeah, I didn't even say anything, though.
아르카나 피트.
I said nothing.
단번에 우위를 점하셨군요. 이 기사라면
놀랐어?
이번 대련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
이 대관원에 내가
무슨 일
모르는 시간
있었던
남아
일인가?
있었다니. 긴장이 늦출 수가 없네.
Oh no. He did the thing. No, he did the thing.
불가 위약 막아내지 못하리.
I went through all the trouble to find an anagram for Alcandor Plaza and you didn't even react to it.
너한테
이대로 몰아붙이면
조금 멀겠지만
아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요.
Hello, Wimmy.
역시 저들도
Welcome to the
예상한 대로
stream.
움직임이 둔해졌네요.
목을 콱
간단히
물어버리고
죽여버릴 수 있겠고.
기왕이면 문제 해결이라고 하자 리슈.
깨우치시길.
아 이건 내가 완전 전문인데 벌써 추리를 성공해버렸네.
주의 깊게 보지 않으면 잘못 선택했을 수도 있었는데 현명하셨네요.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리.
This is how it treats you. Well, they kind of treat him the same way. But I wouldn't get in the way.
투성이네. 좋아, 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 삼추소 수준의 전투였군.
다른 분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
You're saying it wrong, Zach. You're saying it wrong. You should say you should work overtime.
차원 파동 장갑. 충전 완료.
숨겨둔 수를
불가
드러낸
위약
모양이구나.
막아내지
배연의
못하리.
진화.
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무
단번에
저항도
우위를
못하고
점하셨군요.
I think my clients would appreciate me coming in the middle of the night. Hey, you don't know that, Wimmy. You don't know that. Maybe they are into that. You don't know what they are into.
무능하군요.
실수일지 의도일지
저희를 헤아릴 수 없다면 그 용도를 고민하는 것이
You can make them feel young again.
만만찮겠군. 이니 하지. 이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
약점을 찔렀어.
그 짧은 감상 메르소의 가르침군요. 대답 정도는 해주십시오.
지원했군.
방금의 움직임 두말할 것 없이 100점 만점입니다, 아가씨.
이런 것쯤이야. 눈 감고도 해.
약점이 명백했군. 평면적이다.
Just tell them you are there to ask them about the cancer and the
수리하는 맛이 안 나잖아.
옳다.
강호 유람기에서도 이렇게 일이 쉽게 풀린 적이 드물었는데
처리할
강호
시간이야
유람기라면
머저리.
이스마엘 그자가 진행해주는 탁자 위에서 하는 놀이 말이십니까?
놀이가 아니야. 모험이지.
Ah. I still just do dailies and wizardry, then log out. I'm just taking advantage that I can play both games at the same time, one on one screen and the other on the
적의
other.
날개를
제압 완료.
꺾었구나.
모든 증거가 말해주고 있어. 역시 저 부분을 부수는 게 정답이었던 거야.
아, 저번에 빌려 읽은
Mainly
소설에서
because
본
wizardry
대사네요.
right now is not that exciting. It's just RNG if you get the new system, which is like the relics. So it's pure RNG. It's not like, oh, I am going to go farm this, and then oh shit, it's so exciting.
이걸로 사건 해결.
You found it.
전개가 예상되는 삼추소 수준의 전투였군.
다른 분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
All right, Wimmy. Good night. Everyone, including me, what did I do? It's going to slack up instead of... Every day since the patch I go, oh, I'm going to go farm this, and then when I find it I go, this is so exciting. Rage.
교육의 성과가 있는 것 같은데?
그들이 아가씨께 좋은 스승이 되어준 것 같아 다행입니다.
Let the poor man goon.
단번에 우위를 점하셨군요. 이 기세라면 이번 훈련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
갑자기 나를 도와준다니.
Are you joking, Niall, or are you actually finding the relic farming exciting?
이상한 점은 없군요.
불가 위야.
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심
배연의
증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요.
강호 유람기에서도 이렇게 일이 쉽게 풀린
Shoe
적이
jumping on the
드물었는데
prey.
강호 유람기라면 이스마엘
He defends everyone's gooning time,
탁자 위에서 하는 놀이 말이십니까?
놀이가 아니야.
except mine for some reason.
처리할 시간이야 머저리.
Only when I share my gooning game progress is when he defends my gooning time.
약점이 명백했군. 평면적이다.
이렇게
Except
간단히
when I'm actually sharing the gooning,
수리하는 맛이 안 나잖아.
방금의 움직임.
he turns a blind eye to
100점
that.
만점입니다, 아가씨.
이 정도쯤이야? 이런 것쯤이야. 눈 감고도 해. 강호 유람기에서도 이렇게 일이 쉽게 풀린 적이 드물었는데
강호 유람기라면
You must kill that I have.
그자가 진행해주는 탁자 위에서 하는 놀이 말이십니까?
놀이가 아니야. 모험이지.
Oh no, she already got way too absorbed into Horizon.
이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 삼추소 수준의 전투였군.
다른 분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
필두
I'm prepping for the Seal Demon fight, so I'm triple dipping, building up ladders, building my strength, and finding relics. I've been some pump to farm in Wizardry. That's fair.
우선 전황부터 살피지.
That's actually very fair.
배연의 쥐.
나머지는 칼을 찌르는
Oh yeah, you are not in Shoes Cave. You don't have the roll button. Niall shared a very questionable new gacha game called Horizon, and it is, as you probably guessed,
승객 무력화 확인.
적의
As you
날개를
probably
꺾었구나.
guessed, it's a gooning game. I'm sure he's very into it at the moment. I don't mean you forgot to share pics.
단숨에 정.
Spartan is not in your cave. He doesn't have the gunning
흉계를 꾸미긴
role.
아르카나 빛! 차!
옳다.
좋아. 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 삼추소 수준의 전투였군.
다른 분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
It's fine, Zack will enjoy them.
필두, 출진.
But Spartan won't. I know Jenna is into an Asian game called
비밀 장치가 작동한 걸지도 모르겠어요.
Rise?
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
She could potentially like that too.
틈을 끊어.
I know which one you're talking about. I actually know which game you're talking about.
실수일지.
Oh, what is wrong
저희를
with
헤아릴
me?
수 없다면 그
목을
용도를
콱
고민하는
물어버리자고.
것이 상책이지.
불끄듯 지원했군.
약점이 명백했군. 평면적이다.
이렇게 간단하면
공간을 뭉갠다.
수리하는 맛이 안 나잖아.
It's a game when you wish to conquer your enemies. Yeah, it is basically a Netorare game.
단번에 우위를 점하셨군요. 이 기세라면 이번 대련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
Isn't that... I might be confusing it, but correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the game where everyone uses male characters because they are afraid that they will capture the female units? So it became basically a gay game.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
Take pride in your degeneracy.
몰랐어?
So it is that fucking game where it just became a gay sex dungeon game.
큰 흐름을 뒤집은 건 아니나 좋은 움직임이로구나.
I honestly don't know what the developers were thinking when they decided to make that a thing in the game. Obviously, nobody would want to see their actual characters get trapped and then fucked.
모조리 지워버리죠.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Now everyone just uses male characters. I don't watch Jenna or Netorare. I don't watch Jenna either, and I avoid Netorare as much as I can, but the game gained a little bit of traction, and there was some videos popping up on YouTube, and I found it hilarious about what they decided to do, or what the game mechanic was. I, for one, didn't care about that game.
경계를 풀지 마라. 아직 이 사건은 끝나지 않았어.
그래도 이 정도면 충분히 좋은 성과인걸요?
맞아. 그렇지.
Just pulled it off to put characters when I was watching.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이 해결될 수밖에 없겠는데요?
건만예크.
완벽한 승리 축하드립니다, 아가씨. 이 정도의 성과라면 4대 가문의 자제들도 인정할 수밖에 없을 겁니다.
좋은 수업 덕분이지. 배운 게 많았어.
필두, 출진.
I'm flattered that my stream actually caught your eye and you actually want to hang out in chat
시간 끌
for
것
the
없이
majority of the time.
모조리 지워버리죠.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
He doesn't like us. Is that true?
틈을 끊어
We have two poo horses friend. Remember? Oh yeah,
이런 거
you
쯤이야.
made
눈 감고도 해.
you made the meme specifically for that. We are two poo. Sorry, Nail. Sorry.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
약점은 파악했어.
Of course he is.
쓸수 있지.
I think every single one of you
저희를
are
헤아릴 수
great
없다면
guys.
그 용도를 고민하는 것이 상책이지.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
틈을 끊어
그렇지. 그게 바로 핵심 증거라고.
이대로 몰아붙이면 아무 저항도 못하고 사건이
Thank you,
해결될
Lita.
수밖에 없겠는데요?
Thank you, Lina.
공간을 제압 완료. 승객 복원 중.
옳다.
경계를 풀지 마라. 아직 이 사건은 끝나지
The
않았어.
Spanish version.
그래도 이 정도면 충분히 좋은 성과인걸요?
맞아. 잠깐 들뜨는 것도 나쁘진
That's
않지.
counts sometimes, but epic. Thank you, Lina. I appreciate it.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
Now only sticks around because he needs inspiration for his next masterpiece.
아르카나 빛.
단번에 우위를 점하셨군요. 이 기세라면 이번 대련도 무난히 승리하실 수 있을 겁니다, 아가씨.
Thank you, Nazareth. I see you're a great chatter as well. Thank you,
아직
thank
이
you.
사건은 끝나지 않았어.
그래도 이 정도면 충분히 좋은 성과인걸요?
맞아. 잠깐 들뜨는 것도 나쁘진 않지.
Yeah, that's true. No, fuck you, Nazareth. Obama made a moment. Who even plays RuneScape? Hey, I play RuneScape. You guys are hilarious. No, but jokes aside, I actually enjoy every single one of you. I really appreciate you. Your company, your jokes, everything. It is actually makes streaming very, very fun.
처리할 시간이야 뭐.
사랑으로. 이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만. 이 정도쯤이야?
그자의
사랑으로!
가르침을 체득하셨군요, 아가씨.
이 정도쯤이야?
무상한 목숨
싱클레어는 나보다 더 잘했거든.
불끈에 지원할 뿐
약점이 명백했군. 평면적이다.
이렇게
배연의
간단하면
기가
김새인데.
약점은 파악했어.
수리하는 맛이 안 나잖아.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
깨우치시길 이제 깨우치시길
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만. 좋아. 이걸로 사건 해결.
전개가 예상되는 삼추소 수준의 전투였군.
다른 분들도 수고 많으셨네요.
Not approve of such self-flattery. Thank you, Dale. Thank you. Condor is a bird, and then pasa just basically means the passing condor. I think, yeah, basically, pretty much. That is the literal translation. The passing eagle. No. Eagle in Spanish is águila. It's a horse though. Yeah, that's true. That's actually very true. Yeah, condor is a type of bird. Bird. Eagle is better. We all disagree. Okay, let's do a little bit of polling. Let's do a little bit of gamba. What's up, Zach? Horos? What the fuck is Horos? Freaking lumabase. Hur är skigrang? No, I'm not pulling full cabanas. I said it is... Oh. From Jenna. I mean, it is on 7TV. Do you guys want it? Because he's using the old 7TP gateway for all of the emotes. Do you guys want me to add Jenna's Doro Rose? I don't see why I would want Jenna's when we already have that is the one that Jenna always uses. Yeah, but I'm not Jenna. Maybe in the future I can actually commission Niall to make a couple of emotes that I'm thinking, and we can add the Rose. I honestly do not want to have multiple of the exact same thing, just different theme. Nah, it's expensive. I don't care. He's actually the first and probably only artist that I actually respect. Oh, hey, Yakunai. The covert gaps and all of that good shit. Let's see, am I going to get something exciting? I guess this is fine. Are you talking to me, Zach? Are you an artist? Used to be. Good, you answered. You answered already. I respect you, but not as an artist. Yeah, you respect me. He likes them thick. Pick up the pen again. Pick up the pen again, Zach, and I'll respect you as an artist. Right now, I respect you as a person, but you are not an artist. I am soon, but I'm poor. Just draw furry. Draw a random furry and sell it for like thousands of dollars, and then you can start drawing whatever you want. No. But it sells. Nail can tell you, furries do sell. For some reason, I actually don't understand why. Deranged people probably that have nothing else that they can do with their money. I don't want it though. Okay, fair. Furries are rich as fuck. Yeah, I actually don't know how. Furries are way too horny for their own good. You did? I mean, the cosplayers are fine, but you saw furries? Interesting. So they are propagating. Quite a few furries. They are propagating. Run, everyone! The furry apocalypse is starting. One of my buddies worked at security at BronyCon, so he made a lot of connections there. I haven't heard that spot, and so I wouldn't be able to confirm or deny it. Apparently half those dudes are furries. Wait, what? So does that mean that half, the other half are actually... Oh, IT. I guess that's why they reach. Probably talked about it in a video before. What videos are you actually watching, Spartan? Bro is actually informing himself about the furries. Educational ones. Yeah, it's just educationals. Random shit, but it was like a quick not in the video. Yeah, we believe you, Spartan, don't worry. Okay, jokes aside, I believe you. I do get it. I do get a ton of random shit on shorts. Also, if someone sends you a video and you just watch it because someone decided that, it pollutes your feed. So I do understand. Most of the stuff I heard about furries is about how crazy they are. They are! I think that is something that everyone can agree. If you're not a furry, you can actually see why it's why they would be crazy. But there are at least some people that, while they might be crazy, they are at least functioning human beings, and they don't let their deranged fantasies get in the way of normal life. So there are some decent people between the furries. I don't mind furries as long as they stick to fiction. Yeah, those are the ones that I'm talking about. I watched one Limbus video on my wife's YouTube and now it's full of Limbus and kid stuff. Yeah, it just pollutes your feed for some reason. I really don't get it why YouTube does that. And you just saw one single video. It's not like you want to see 73 other videos about it. You have to ignore them for like a month, a full month before they actually go away. Your wife is going to become a buzzard. Hide your wife! I can't tell you how many gay for visual novels videos end up on my feed. But what did you see, Niall, for that to happen? Oh, I might have seen a video like that, Spartan, at one point. Because I watch Most Critical, so he covers a lot of stuff. And obviously, since I watch Most Critical, I get recommended a bunch of other like random bullshit channels. And some of them have that kind of stuff, like oh, this happened, like the iceberg of certain stuff, and then we get it just randomly gets into furries. YouTube used to have an issue where if you left autoplay on, you would eventually end up leading you to Gangnam Style, no matter your starting point. To resolve this, they changed the algorithm long ago to try to lead to more niche media. How evil can I be? What do you mean? What do you mean, Zach? Yes. That is going to be my answer because I don't understand your question. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let me finish this this run and I'll reset my well of the mind. Oh no. Oh no, shoo. No, that is not how it works. It is for new characters. I am not going to spend gems on a named character, otherwise I would have made it more expensive. That is not how it works. Stop. I should probably rename it then. I would like a refund. I will give you a refund if you tell me how do I give refunds. The product is different from advertised with content consumer protection. I'll pretend you claimed another reward. What do you want, Shu? Pick any. How much to name a character? I got plenty of points. I will allow name changes for existing characters for actual donations, for actual money. 500 bits, and I'll name Albania's Benched. By 2 more centuries. Okay. I'll take that one. I'll take that redeem as a century fight. She already did that. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but for this specific stream, that's that, and I appreciate it quite a lot. But this is a different thing, because I wasn't expecting that he wanted to scuff my Avenirs. It double scam. I'll fight 3 centuries though. I'll take Shu's redeem as a double century redeem. Okay, okay, that's 4 centuries. What become an opinion does to a stream? You can't expect anything else from that. I mean, let's be completely fair. That's 400 gems. It costs 400 gems to rename an existing character. You can't expect me to literally allow a redeem to be dead that would completely drive me bankrupt. Okay, I'll do it. There you go. Let's see, is there anything interesting here? Evasion, evade, and accuracy. I don't care about that. Disarm trap up. Nice. Disarm trap up. Nice. Detection up. Nice. Three already. Okay, that's ninja done. Oh, there's a detection there. What about here? Detection. How much did I have before? 6 disarm and 5 detect. I had before the reset. Ah. But I guess attack power up. That's the most general one. There's a detection here. And a disarm trap there. Detect. Disarm. What do I have here? That one is garbage. Detection. Nice. Detection. Detection up. That's very nice. I got several. Now let me just double check if there's anything here that I would want. No. Thank you for the follow, Heathcliff. I appreciate it. And welcome to the stream. Hey, nice. Another disarm trap up. What about here? Well, it's the good go again is what I wanted to say, but there's a week-long cooldown. Wait, there's a week? Now it's a week? It was a day before, so... It's still a day. Oh, the redeem. Oh, yeah. I mean, there it is there for a reason. it has a cooldown for a reason. Imagine you guys just want me to consider to start using gems, then consider mine a reset instead. You already said to I gave you the benefit to make it a double Cyclops fight, and you wanted to change. You want to change it to screw me over. Now let me spam it. I mean, you will still have to wait a day. Scum. You really want me to use gems, you. You really want me to use gems. Just say it straight up. Just say it. I want you to use gems. Let's compromise here. Gems are meant to be spent. No point in holding them. There is a point on holding them. I want to get a Benius. You must suffer as we have the succeeded streamer. I want to get a Benius. Why do you guys don't want me to get a Benius? You guys are so mean. I really don't want to spend any gems. Really? But I also want what we want. You guys are wild. But there's a cooldown for a reason. There's a cooldown for a reason. It's for me to not spend gems. Now, let me confirm, Shu. Let me confirm. Do you want me to reset it right now again? For sure, like, right now, just tell me. No jokes. I will follow Abba's path. Go to the Cedrus. Thank you, Shu. Thank you, Shu. I appreciate you. See, this is why you are my favorite. But don't tell the others. Yeah, actually cut me some slack. So, how did it end? It ended better than before. It ended with 8 detection and 8 disarm trap. Yeah, thank you, Zach. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for making me get a better well of the mind. Reset again. You know what? You know what? 1 second. You spend the bits. You're actually going. If we reset again, I will get 10-12. He's going to go bankrupt. He's going. He's going to continuously donate the bits until I actually get something shitty. Do you want the option, Zach? I can add the redeem right now for 500 bits to make an instant reset. I can make the option. No, not. I actually don't know. I mean, there are power-ups, and there's an option to spend bits for rewards. Let me see. Make it attainable for those free-to-play players. It is going to be 500 bits. That is going to be the caveat. I actually want something that allows me to buy the gems back. If I can buy the gems back, I'll make it an option. And streamer extors viewers for content. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can add our wood for bits. $500 bits should be the Galbadas option. I mean, radius exists even if it doesn't say it. What? Yeah, you're already putting what's in someone else's mouth. I don't think I can make a redeem for bits specifically. Yeah, no, that's a bit too much into the lion. I get a back up by hype, man. It's what friends do. So you're a friend with a lion. Yeah, I don't think I can make a bits redeem. I need a third party bot. Is it the fur, perhaps? He's not going to answer. He's going to leave it neutral, just up there, floating in the air. I've seen some bangers art of some furries, and apparently that makes me a furry, so... Must pen from kidding, so head to bed. Alright, you. Have a good night. Rest well. Yeah, I can't add any redeems for bits. I don't know why, so... Okay, Spartan, have a good night. Right, let me fight 4 sentries per the redeems. Who? Don't worry, Zach. I'll drink a health potion. I confused the Cyclops. I actually want to see the Cyclops hitting one of the ghosts. Why do you miss, you piece of shit? He actually attacked one of the... You fucking retard. Need to change redeem to Necrocore. I'm never going to be able to beat the Necrocore. Graham on the new demon. I'm not going to be able to beat them. Why do you guys want me so badly to fight them? I'm really not going to be able to beat them. To suffer? You must suffer as we have. Have a couple of build fighters and Alice just said, yeah, I'm sure I'm sad. I had bench on my back because Necrocore magic resist God. Really? I still haven't fought any of the big guys. Mainly because I know that I'm not going to be able to beat them. If I wasn't able to beat Graham, I'm definitely not going to be able to beat any of the others. I don't think you can do Seal Demon. Maybe I'll change it then at one point. I shouldn't be too greedy with my heavy attacks. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I will let my dreams be dreams because dreams are only dreams before you realize them. And I like having dreams. Did you play Little Inferno? No. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't heard about Little Inferno. Let me see. What should you do when you've already got everything you ever dreamed? Dream big. But I like my dreams. I want to keep them as they are. You'll bet it first try. That's nice, Zach. Do tell me when you do. I fucking hate armor break. Without the buff. Don't bother with dissipation. Going that he already has an AoE dissipation. I didn't think I would struggle this much against the Cyclops with my auto team. Magic team would definitely be better. because of the debuffs and all of that stuff. But holy, I actually didn't expect to struggle this much against the Cyclops. Skill issue. Yeah, I'm sure it's a skill issue. Just click win rate. Yeah, I should just click win rate. More ads? Graham is becoming a... Oh yeah, they have a really fucking high magic defense. My 300 magic power units were barely dealing like 40. You need like 500 in the very minimum to deal normal damage. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with armor break? Why is it so bad now? And it's level 3. I mean, I guess for this specific thing, I would just take the more accuracy. I will take the 2 or 3 accuracy more. Fuck it. Thank you for reminding me, Niall. Thank you for reminding me. I'm a retard. I forgot that Zack made me reset the Well of the Mind, so I'm being a wanderer right now. Holy. No wonder. I was like, there's no fucking way armor break is this bad. Especially not as a ninja. Yeah. I was fighting with zero weapons as well. How much dexterity do I have? Actually, I wonder. 66 dexterity. You just want to give the Cyclops a fair chance. Yeah, true. It was for the content. Why am I faster than Alice? That's an issue. Tell me how my bleed team just lost in normal. Now you're just making excuses now. It wasn't just not paying attention, it's just simply a skill issue. Now, the armor break still doesn't apply. Cool. Win rate button is broken. I like how when you are using spells, you make the signs as if you were doing a ninja. I mean, I suppose it can still be considered a jutsu, having watched Naruto. Is the boss from the spring cultivation pack really that difficult? In MD, no. In Mirror, is not really difficult. But if you are like clashing roughly, then yes. If your clashes are very neutral, it is going to be very difficult, yes. Oh, this is fucking bad. Yup. Need a mean arena web moving before the full power strikes. Oh, a chest. Is the Thatch coming finally? How's this fucker gaining us? Because he's negative, negative coins. Suck. So it is actually making it easier. No sash, sadly. Wait, did I see... It is a Cyclops, okay. You took the gift that lowers SP on hit. Yeah, you are fucked if that's the case. I still have 2 more Cyclopses to kill. He died. Well, in MD, I don't know what the fuck happened the first time. At minus 45 SP, that boss is scary. It took me a while to do it on the normal pack for the intervallo. Second attempt, it died in 3 turns. Probably you managed to win a couple of clashes more, and then you established your status effects and all of that stuff. At least I'm guessing that is the case. Second attempt, it died in 3 turns. Are you using your blood team, by the way, Suck? Because surprisingly enough, the boss in that intervallo... Oh. Well, in that intervallo specifically, Umasang is resistant to Rupture. Rupture deals half the damage. And Bleed is actually good because it has a bunch of clashes. But obviously, if you don't win the clashes in the, to begin with, you are never going to establish the bleed. I'm 22 points away from Coquelin. At least you're not 1 point away. Lena, you've been summoned! Did you try to do it, Lena? Yeah, did you attempt it? Was it you that we were building the team for? For you to attempt railway? I'm pretty sure we... Yeah, we built you a team, Lena. Why didn't you attempt it in the very least? Been doing dailies. Yeah, she forgot. I can probably find it in Discord. Fuck. Without mages, it's a little bit difficult. The blessing is coming in clutch. Little with growth. Yeah, but my Rena is completely useless since she has a +10 kunai. I need it at +20 if I want her to actually do something besides just being a critical turbo. That isn't her fault. I never said that it was her fault. I just said that if I don't want her to be a critical turbo, I need more kunais. Oh my fucking god, that was such an unfortunate... Wait, why are the ghosts actually hitting me? How much evasion do I have? It's content, it's content. But wait, I'm actually curious. How much evasion do I have? I've been getting hit by everything. I have 200 evasion! How are now the ghosts able to hit me that often? What the fuck? The Cyclops is seated. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? No, I'm just going to defend because holy shit. They just got tired of my seed, so they buffed all the enemies. Yeah, now they have very high accuracy. You didn't know Yeka was still here. Time to gamble. I just want to gacha demon, but no good banners. But you can still gacha demon on Yeka. And I'm just going to Morlis. Screw armor break, that shit is cuffed. Maybe now? No, still doesn't apply. And I supposedly have relatively high dexterity as a ninja. deck in general, but new J-Cap makes it even simpler. It's a juicy HP buff. Wait, is that HP buff? How good of an HP buff? Chest? It is a chest. Is it my first sash? Nope. Oh, I leveled up. Nice, that's 1 extra point in dexterity. I was correct. 1 extra point in dexterity. Well, hey, IQ points, I don't mind for higher detection. When I can do this? Where are the most demi-humans? I want to do the single bone gamba for the lion. Most demi-humans are Abyss 1. Goblin Cave. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay, let's go do that. Before returning to Limbus. How many cycles did I kill? I think 3. I'm missing 1. Spider Lana. Yeah, I also kinda hate that. Which is also one of the reasons why I want Wandering Lanaville. Just wait for her third mage. Are we going to get multiple merges for characters? I like a lot of goblins. We wouldn't have a marriage counter if we weren't. Well, you know how they are, though. Like, how shitty their coding is. So it might just simply be that it's dead because they couldn't manage to remove it. Or something like that. Just happened to be there. Also, with how how much time they are taking per update, per good update. Why did I open the chest? Even if we are getting multiple merges, I doubt that we're going to get any until like multiple years has passed. A big restructuring. Alright. I'll believe you, Nell. Because that is like a... That actually feels like a let's hope for the better kind of thing. There we go. Free class change books for Shelley. Yeah, that too. Where are the most humans? Just to finish it real quick. Is it ship 1, ship 2? You encounter humans relatively easily there. But is there a better place? You went to ship 2. Okay, let me go to ship 2. I don't need that many anyways. It is just 6 more. I'll do one run of ship 1, ship 2. Almost 4K. In fact, I think I got 4K after completing the human mission from the Lion pass. Yeah, 4K. Yo, poo. I know. I've been pulling for a lot of stuff. It hasn't been that long since we got out of Rena's banner. Well, obviously I got Rena. I used the absolutely the very last gem that I had. Then what did we get? Niall, do you remember the order of the banners? After Rena specifically. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A Benius Wandering Lanabil banner. Yeah. The quadruple banner, the 4 heroes banner. I just told you. No, she was pretty much at the same time as Reno. Shio was pretty much at the same time. What the earliest banner that actually drained me was that the one that Nell said. It is the one that had Wandering Lanabil, Abenius, that piece of shit wolf guy, and Redbeard. No, you didn't pull for Abenius, Wandering Lanabil. I just said basically what drained me. Yeah, but I put for Shio. Yeah, but that banner was way after Shio. No, I said Rine and Shio were roughly at the same time. The banner that I pulled for was way after Shio. Rine and Shio roughly at the same time. Then I think a new character came out. I don't exactly remember. Then the Four Guys banner happened, and that actually wringed me dry. I think I pulled like 35 to 40 times on that one. I spent every single gem, and I got that stupid night guy. Yeah, I know, Lena. I know. I mean, I'm glad you are you found it funny. I'm glad you found it funny, but he's a piece of shit wolf guy because he literally cucked me out of any of the other options. I would have been so happy if it was Redbeard because it would allow me to actually buff Abedius, or I could even have used it as an inherit for Alice, and Alice would buff Abedius with an extra attack buff. Then Wandering Lanabil. Lanabil is a permanent addition to my team, and then obviously Abenius. So I had 3 out of 4 that I would have been so happy to get, and I got that piece of shit. I'm glad you found it funny, Lena. But sadly, it is a tragedy for me because I got him. Where does it say that? I'm pretty sure it was after Shio. Or it overlapped for only a day or a couple of days. I'm pretty sure Shio was way before. I'm looking on the Twitter. No, Shio was there before the banner though. I'm extremely sure, because when I last pulled Rine, that banner wasn't there yet. Wasn't even announced. And Shio was already up when I was pulling for Rine. They weren't at the same time. It only overlapped for the final one. Yeah, for a bit. Like, probably the final days. And I did spend like 40 pulls on that banner. Then I pulled 10 times for Yekaterina. Favorite banner started the 24th. Okay. No, but Adam was way before, though. We are talking about where my gems went. Because after Zack spent everything for Rena, we should have roughly the same gems. But he didn't pull for that banner. I spent everything until the final moment of Abenius Wandering Lanabil. Then I spent 11 sorry, 2k for Yekaterina. I spent... What was the banner that just ended, by the way? Yeah, the income is ass anyways. No, yeah, but that was before Rena's banner. Mariana. No, there was another one. Yeah, for me, I didn't have a break. This was probably the only break that I've gotten so far. Yeah, because I don't care about Galbados. I don't care about... that guy. Maybe in the future, I actually care about this to give Benius an inherit, because his inherit is actually really good. But I did pull for Yeka. Getting a lucky red beard, changed my mind and pulling for inherits. Yeah, I pulled for Summer Yeka. Okay, let's get this fuck. Let's get this piece of shit. I didn't get it. Getting his praise of everyone has been a life changer. I think I pulled a bit. I bought an 11 pull. I got the 1 bone pack. The 3 bones. Was it 3 bones? I think I did. But I bought the 20 bone. The 20 points bone. So that is a couple of gems. you just saw? Just scared him. No, just scared him, Zach. Just scared him. Just scared the doggo. Okay, so what you're telling me is I should try to get the inherit for this fuck. Should I do 1 pull to see if I get him and inherit it on Abenius? It is a buff to Abenius, technically. Yeah, that astral break. It will fuck up my speed tuning. Yeah, definitely, but it is going to be really huge because I would want to have a Porto and the astral break on Abenius against Graham. It would definitely make it... Okay. Just once, though. I think I will value more the Abenius copies over an inherit. But it is going to be an Abenius buff. Might be better to inherit it on Rena to turn her full support. That way you can focus full damage on Abenius. If I get 2, that doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see. Might as well just get 2. I want. You'll get 4. Oh, hey, Bacchus is not a bad inherit. Hi, Clarissa. Hello, Chloe. Why didn't you show up in the other banner? Not even 1. Yeah, not even one. Yeah, I did see the Clarissa potential. Rip. I'm not going to pull more for him, even if he's an inherit for Rabenius. I don't care. It was just going to be one single thing. Way of denied. I actually don't know. Let's find out together. Nope. It's self-defense. It's actually not bad. It is a greatly increases defense and magic defense. It is not bad to have, just once at least. But I already have it. Self-defense is big for Fortify Strike. Yeah. Level 4! This is the level 4 Warriors battle cry. Getting closer and closer to my ideal. You got something better? I got Deborah! Congrats. Fucking congrats! Congratulations. I'm just going to continue to give everything to Abenius. Look at this, level 6 passive accuracy up. Anything else I can give? Not really. Okay, now it's my time. My time to inherit. Halfway to level 5. And where is the other guy? Level 4! Level 4 trap detect. Nice. It's the strength IV 6-point Deborah. What is your current Deborah? You got no idea. Me neither. So we wouldn't be able to tell, but we can probably compare and we can see discrepancies. Let's compare Deborah's. If yours has a dramatically higher stat than mine, then that means that that's your IV. If they are the same, then tough luck. We need to find someone that actually has a different IV. Do you know what they were back then, since I didn't play Pokemon? It's okay, Zach. I used to play Pokemon, and I didn't even know that IV was a thing. Strength in the same. I have 2 more IQ. Roughly the same. That doesn't mean that it's an IV. Yeah, 1 more piety. Mine is a vitality IV then. I'm pretty sure I kinda remember that my Deborah was a vitality IV. Tanky Deborah, I called her. You have 3 more speed. Yours might be a speed IV. Because obviously I can't remember where I put my points. Yours might be a speed IV. You went with auto allocate. So that's why you have roughly more points than on everything than me. But if you did, then yours is definitely a speed IV. Yours is a speed IV, mine is a vitality IV. So I don't think a strength IV warrants eating your current Deborah. I think you just use it as your speed IV, so that means it's really good. I posted my Deborah stats in general. Do you know your IV though, Nell? Oh, does that mean that yours is a strength IV? Wait, no, what the fuck? You have way more vitality than me. Oh, you have her as a knight? He must have her as a knight. Yeah. No, that's completely different. Bro, why would I use difference with these? I mean, the point is to know what is about. And you don't even need to change the class. You just need to show us the stats of your thief. Just go to class change, hover on thief, and then I think it shows you the stats. So you can definitely do that. Yeah, I'm showing us night stats. Just trolling us. Speaking of, I might probably just start class changing my units. Let's change her to mage. I wait. I can discipline. Yeah, I have a couple of Alices just hanging around. I am going to inherit first before I start disciplining her. Actually, first of all, let me add Adam here. I just have a few Alices sitting on my bench too. Yeah, it's just that I don't exactly know where I want them. I think it depends on the direction of my luck. Because at the moment, I don't really have anything that I want to immediately add an extra turn for. Maybe for myself, since I'm already acting as a pseudo support, with the armor break and Morlis, I think a 4-turner it would definitely not hurt. But I also already have Alice's class change, so I don't know if I'm going to continue doing that. I don't know if I will continue needing it. So I'm not exactly sure where to put my Alice's. And I can... I think first I'm going to have to change this guy to Priest and Alice to Mage. Level them to... I mean, I don't want Adam as a Priest, so I'm going to level him to 50 something, whatever the max unlock is, I already forgot. And then Alice, I may actually want her on level 60. But I think I still want her as a priest, if I'm being fully honest. Because I have a bunch of equipment that she cannot equip as a mage. For example, this iron armor boots. She cannot equip the Mace of Tumult. In fact, I don't even know if she can equip the Mace of Tumult. But the Steel Light Gauntlets also, she cannot equip as a mage. Mage melee weapon is knife, yeah. I do want Alice as a priest because of that. Makes me mad they didn't acknowledge that in Mage Proving Grounds. How much SP recovery is Deborah level 1 inherit? I think it was 2. For her, it's basically double, I think. For herself, she doesn't get the diminished returns. Also, you have to consider that her inherit is one of the few inherits that after a certain point it gives you extra stats. Like this. I have the Deborah level 3. Her inherit is already level 2. No, but if you are saying about increasing Deborah's inherit level, it is definitely worth it. She's going to get attack power. Look at this. Recovery amount and attack power increase amount is reduced if learned by someone other than Deborah, so she gets the full effect. And at level 3, you get attack power. For others, it is worth it for level 1. If the character is not necessarily a DPS, then it's not worth it over level 1. But just having it for an extra SP income is definitely worth it. It might not seem like a lot, but imagine that you are running through a dungeon and you're actually spending a bunch of SP. Let's say you are abusing chronostasis. You kill 5 mobs with your main character, you recover 10 SP, which is useful for armor break, KB, or maybe even delay attack before you enter a fountain. It's actually worth it, just having it. The same for pretty much any other inherit except Gerulf's. Yeah, that is also something that happened in my castle runs. If you remember about my run in castle runs, the final fight, Abenius got charmed. She killed Lanavel. She recovered just barely enough SP to cast another full power strike, and she managed to kill the boss. Well, not managed to kill. I think Lanavel got the killing blow, but she did enough damage to allow that. We hate chronostasis in this household. But yeah, it is worth it to have it at least once to continue to level it up. Only if you really love the character you are putting everything in. For example, like my Avenius. Otherwise, it's definitely not worth it past level 1. And speaking of Avenius, I can make her inherit level 5. I gave my Rini a bunch of books to get her dissipation to level 3. I think JJ is Camastos with recommending that. The dissipation to level 3. I don't think it's a bad general recommendation. It's very niche, but I don't think it's necessarily bad. But only if you are always using Rene. If you swap her, for example, if you have a manual team and if you just have Rene for her critical and for kunai damage and for being on the back buffing evils, and not necessarily as a character that is core absolutely on your team, no matter how many times you change it, then it's definitely not worth it. But otherwise, if you actually use Rene for absolutely everything, then I think it is not necessarily a bad thing to do. But I also think that you guys are taking credit out of JJ because, well, I haven't seen the later streams. However, I think he recommended that before we got Ninja MC. Because obviously the utility for a level 3 dissipation goes down whenever you have way more access for dissipation every time on your team. So one thing would be saying, oh, we have Kiriha, but yeah, Kiriha is not a character that you have to run in your team. The main character is a character that you run on your team. He recommended that when I started the game. Yeah, obviously the caveat here is Rene was the only relatively good ninja besides Kiriha. And we didn't have the main character, which is always on the party as a ninja. So now that we have Ninja MC, dissipation obviously loses a lot of value because we always have access to it with the main character. My biggest issue is that there isn't really a use case for it in game. To be fair, there are a bunch of enemies that if you let them leave, they do start buffing the enemies. For example, in Castle Ruins, that fucking priest, that fucking piece of shit that continuously increased the defense by quite a lot, actually, to an entire line of already tanky mobs. Yeah, the Makoltufog. There, obviously, you wouldn't want that dissipation for a single target, so probably level 2? Probably level 2 would be enough. I don't remember him, he's a jobber. But that would already be like very hard content, and I think JJ already had his brain wired to to make recommendations based on his values, and his values are, since he's a well, he doesn't necessarily struggle with anything else. So the only way that he's going to struggle is something like Castle Ruins, and in Castle Ruins there is a use for dissipation, for an AoE dissipation. I don't struggle with this conundrums, I just nuke everything. Yeah, Lina is the exception to this rule, but I do think that neither Niall's advice nor JJ's advice is good. I think level 2 is enough, because I think level 2 is raw, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but level 1 is single target, level 2 dissipation is raw, and level 3 is AoE, right? Or am I confusing it with something else? No. Level 3 is raw. Oh, then keep it at level 3. Because obviously we got the Makaltu Foka in things like the... whatever it is. What is it? I already forgot the name and I just said it! The Castle Runes. And obviously you would want to remove that very strong defense. You are right. Okay, then yeah, level 2 is the thing that you want then. Level 3 is overkill. I think level 3 would only be useful in fights like the Graham fight if they didn't reapply the buffs. If they didn't reapply the buffs, definitely removing them all would be very useful for having an AoE. But I think level 2 is the sweet spot. Level 4 is single target but 2 buffs. So level 6 is 2 buffs. So that's why he... Oh my god, JJ. How many scrolls did he end up buying or using for a level 6 dissipation? He has a level 6 dissipation, right? I hardly remember it, but when I hopped on one of his streams, whenever he used dissipation against the Graham fight, it always removed 2 buffs. I hardly remember, I might be confusing it, but he always left the defense buff on the Necrocore. I don't know if he used it twice, or if he has it at level 6, I don't remember. Yeah. I think it definitely wasn't 7, otherwise Graham fight would have been an extreme breeze, because he would always have Rena removing the buffs while spamming Astral Break. So the enemies wouldn't stand a chance, wouldn't really do like Jesus Christ. I need a health potion. Thank you, Nell. Also, for free-to-plays, leveling the inherits is probably the best thing for you can use for your codexes. We got True Wars of Fire. We got Sasuke Hidori. In this case, if I want, I would be saving quite a lot of Abenius copies from Inherit. I'm making her initial strike a lot stronger as well. Like, definitely, I think Inherits are definitely the best bang for your buck for any of the codexes that you get. But I'm still a little bit uncertain, though. because I first want to get the disciplines. I'm gonna finish True Wars of Fire next, also All Castle Ruins, but I definitely don't recommend anyone to do it. I mean, if you really like Berka, then you don't necessarily have to recommend it. They are going to do it anyways because they really love the character. Like what I'm doing, Flutter Dream Flash is not exactly a good inherit, but it is going to be on my permanent character. So obviously the value is not wasted because it's a Venus. But this is just for me. For anyone else, obviously leveling Flutter Dream Flash is going to be a massive waste. So if anyone loves Berka, which probably is a lot of people, because big boobs and tall woman and shy personality as well, like there's no reason not to enhance it if the majority of the people are going to run Berka anyways. And it is very strong. Although I wouldn't be able to tell you about maxing or not, but definitely leveling up a little bit. You know what? Fuck it. Level 5 Flutter Dream Flash. I'm no longer going to hesitate for my waifu. Yes, exactly. Spam the Ayayabenius. Spam Ayayabenius. I decided Berka would have a permanent spot on my team once I started using Codex on it. And it has been such a disappointment after level 4. Ayayabenius! She's way stronger. I actually want to see the damage increase. It was... I want to see roughly how much is the difference. Let me go real quick to ship 1. I think it was like 300 on a shorty hit on a normal enemy. You still gotta Cyclops to fight, Boko. Yeah, I still. That was not a shorty hit. She didn't hit a shorty on her passive there. Yeah, worth it. Holy shit! That was such a massive increase in damage. I'm actually curious about how much damage she's going to deal with a shorty hit on both. QL buff, yeah. She deserves a private room. Oh yeah, and I'm using Adam. I guess that also made her damage slightly a little bit more higher than it should have been otherwise. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's see if she one-shots one of the ghosts. Adam, Lana, Mercury in retrograde. How many buffs does this woman have? Yes. That is pretty much all I'm going to say. Also, I still haven't farmed any of the Abenius relics that I'm eventually going to farm. So she's going to be even stronger. Oh yeah, and she got this. I don't know if all of you guys saw it, but I posted it on the Discord, on Wizardry Discord. I bought the Beastin hat. This was already altered. Not showing up again. I altered it to action speed. Then the final upgrade, it went into attack percentage. And of course, I changed the Sword of Promises. I changed the Ebon Steel Sword for the Sword of Promises, and I just gave Lana the Ebon Steel Sword. I definitely would want to get these stones for surety, so one of these days I'm actually going to just farm stones. Farm the shit out of stones. I don't want to die now. I don't want to die now. Oh, he doesn't have a stuff equipped. Fuck! I forgot! I forgot, Lina, sorry! I was literally about to say I was going to bed and then I see this. Oh no, this is hard mode. Adam is not going to do... Well, he's actually going to do damage because he probably still has the rest of his equipment, but no staff! No staff! I'm just going to spam. Legendary levels of scope. No! Holy shit, I'm actually nervous now. You know what? 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 Fuck this shit, I'm actually not going to. Alice can tank it. Alice can tank it. Not even going to risk it. Dies to the cleave. No, please! Why are you jinxing it? Okay, there goes Lanaville. Oh shit. Okay. No, I can't dissipate! No! I'm paralyzed! For fuck's sake! What am I doing? I can critical, so technically... That would have been me. That would have been me. Thank you, Alice, for taking one for the team. Saved by Agora. Yeah, I'm going to become a believer of Agora. Now I can dissipate. I wasn't expecting this for the last one. Holy shit, she tanked it. You deserve a Dios level 4. Now, let's continue with Chronostasis. I don't know, but it has a lot of HP. I wasn't going to... I just didn't want to risk it. Give me the relic. Give me the relic! I almost tried to open it with Alice, by the way. Let's get both! Yeah! I got the relic! I got the relic! Let's fucking go! 4 Sons 2, yeah! This, you know what this means? This means the Sash is coming too. Fuck. Let's fucking go! It's a 2-star though, and it is green. It is kind of shit, but there it is! There it is! Both the Sash and the relic! Let's fucking go! That's huge! Holy shit, I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy, holy shit. Oh my god. You know what? 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 This deserves a single pull for Yekaterina. This deserves a single pull for Yeka. Let's go it. It's just one single pull. Come on, let's continue this. Give me a plant. Give me a plant. Fuck. Okay, it would have been epic. It would have been so epic. You love to see the turnaround. Okay. It didn't happen. It would have been so cool to actually get Yekaterina with a single bone pull. Just to make it extra spicy, extra seeded. Alright, Zach. Have a good night. Rest well. Holy, that was huge. Rest well, Zach. Good night. Tomorrow I'm fine with Zach Lips. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm actually a little bit dizzy. Ooh. Breathing, and I'm going to drink a potion too. Whew. Honestly, it might be a little bit early, but I'm not going to end the mirror run in Limbus company, and I don't really have anything else to do in Wizardry at the moment. So I think this is actually a really good point to leave it at, considering it's already very close to 10 p.m. Let's leave it at a high ride. It is a high point. It is peak. Absolute peak. That was absolute peak. You're going to bed soon too. Alright, Lita. I think this is good. This is a good point to leave it. I think I'll clarify this before, but the exact rarity doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's gonna be thought to top you gripping the Cyclops relic. Yeah, also I don't have a lot of fortitude anyway, so it's also going to be a little bit hard to farm anything else that is worthy of farming. Alice took one for the team. If I didn't swap Alice, I'm pretty sure I would have died there. That would have been disastrous. But thankfully that didn't happen, so peak, absolute peak. So thank you everyone for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much. I will be seeing you all tomorrow.